Hi everybody, very welcome to Mentour and yet another video podcast. As always, hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Today on the video, guys, the strangest aircraft I've ever seen. So this is a slightly different video. I work together with another YouTube channel called EveryTypeOfVideo. It's a friend of mine, Adrian, who's working with me on the Facebook channel, who's put together this collage of weird aircraft, okay? All of the videos that you see and the links to the channels that are showing those videos are in the description. I highly recommend you to go and check them out if you want to see a longer stretch about that. But throughout the video, I will be giving you some fun facts about this aircraft. And yeah, I hope you will like this. Enjoy.
Wind 31016, everyone right, right on. Third land, 31 right. Delta 260, yes, we're due.
Number 10 on our list of weird and wonderful aircraft is the ATL 98 Carvair. This wonderful little cargo airliner had a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour. Its maiden flight was done on the 21st of June 1961. 21 aircraft were ever built, and they had the wonderful ability to offer their passengers to bring their cars with them to the destination. They were known to carry as diverse things as whales and nuclear material. Number 9 on the list is the McDonnell XF5 Goblin. This aircraft had a top speed of 1069 kilometers per hour, and the first flight was made on the 23rd of August 1948. It was made as a parasite fighter, which meant that it was built to be carried inside of the bomb bay of a B-36 bomber. Up to 3 Goblins were supposed to be able to be held, and as you can see, it was supposed to be able to return to its mothership using a trapeze and a retractable hook, but it wasn't as easy as they thought it would be. Number 8 on the list is the Helios 40. This aircraft had a top speed of 993 km per hour, it had a range of 1115 kilometers, and it weighed 12,190 kilos. Its first flight was in 1953. It was supposed to be the replacement of the Helios 2 and the Helios 10. It was using MiG-19 engines, and apparently it flew really well, but only 7 of this aircraft were ever built since its design was outdated before it entered service. At place number 7 we have the aerospace line Super Guppy, and I guess you can guess where the name comes from. This wonderful aircraft had a top speed of 463 km per hour, has a weight of 46,040 kilos and a wingspan of 48 meters. It was used as a special cargo aircraft. Only 5 of them were ever built, and as you can see, one of them was used by NASA. It was the successor to none other than the pregnant Guppy. Check it out if you don't believe me. At place number 6 we have the Vort XF5 uniform, or the Flying Flapjack. This was an experimental fighter aircraft with a top speed of 765 km per hour. It had extremely low aspect ratio wings and 2 huge propellers designed to counteract the wingtip vortexes. This made it hugely maneuverable, but unfortunately only 2 of these fantastic aircraft were ever built, because in the end of the 1940s it was considered obsolete. Very cool looking though. Number 5 is the Custer CCW5, one of my own personal favorites. It was constructed to use its pusher engines to accelerate air over the wings and thus creating more lift. Had a top speed of 350 km per hour, and unfortunately it never reached serial production. But it had some incredible performance. It claimed that they could remain in controlled flight in a slow speed at 18 km per hour, and that it could take off with 680 kilos load at only 28 meters of runway. That's cool. In place number 4 we have the NASA AD-1. This is a test aircraft that was built on some experiments made by NASA in wind tunnels, which showed that an oblique wing, we could swivel the wing, would produce significantly lower drags in the transonic and the supersonic area. This aircraft was flown successfully up to 322 km per hour. It could only move the wing forward on the right side and backward on the left, and it swiveled from 0 to 60 degrees angle. Number 3 is the NASA Helios prototype. Built in September 1999, it was built to be used as a solar-driven atmospheric satellite. And because of that, it needed to reach very high altitude, and it set its altitude record of 96,863 feet soon after it came into production. It has a wingspan larger than a Boeing 747, and it uses 14 electric engines, both for pitch control and for yaw control. In the second place we have the very weird looking Avro VSAT9 Avro car. This aircraft was built as part of a secret US military project during the start of the Cold War, and the idea was to construct a new high-speed, high-altitude fighter. Unfortunately, the design was faced with numerous stability problems and it never really managed to fly at any speed higher than the ground effect. But its cool looking kind of UFO shape puts it in place number 2. And the winner is the Renault Boomerang. Now, Bert Rutan is a personal hero of mine because of his way of thinking outside of the box. And with the Renault Boomerang, he wanted to create a multi-engine aircraft that, in case of an engine failure, would not have problems with asymmetric thrust. So he built the aircraft asymmetric instead. It was built to meet the specification of the Beechcraft Baron 58, but with this design, it was able to fly much faster even with smaller engines. So fantastic as always, Bert. Okay guys, so that was the collection about the weirdest looking aircraft that we could find on the internet. If you think that we've missed an aircraft that we should have covered here, then please put it down in the comments below. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it was a little bit different, but now and then you want to do something that is a little bit outside of the box as well. So wherever you are guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. Make sure that you check out my Amazon page if you want to buy maybe some aviation books, or maybe you want some accessories to your flight simulator, or you want to buy some pilot shirts, or whatever it might be that has to do with aviation. I have a link down here to my Amazon shop. Check it out, and just as a disclaimer, if you do buy something from my Amazon shop, then I will get a little bit money out of that transaction. So I do appreciate it, and thank you so much for your support. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Right guys, I really hope that you liked that. If you want more content like that, more aviation content, well then, check this out. I hope that you have subscribed to the channel and that you've highlighted the little notification bell. See you inside of the Mentour Aviation app and have an absolutely fantastic day. Bye-bye.